Gecko Moria is the new mono black leader introduced in Set 6, Wings of the Captain. And if you're looking to play him, here is everything you're going to need to know. Set 6 introduces the gameplay style of Reanimator to the One Piece card game, with leaders like Gecko Moria and Reiju, each with their own little twist on the concept. If you haven't played other card games, Reanimator is a gameplay style that basically looks to use your trash as a secondary hand, and cheat into play powerful cards by placing them directly into play from your trash at a much lower cost. And if we know anything from this game so far, from Red Green Law, it's that cheating cards into play is one of the best things you can do. The two payoff cards for this deck is, of course, your leader, Gecko Moria, and, surprise, 8-drop Gecko Moria. With your leader ability, you're able to pay 2 Dawn whenever you attack with 1 Dawn attached. Additionally, you'll need to be able to discard a card from your hand, but after which, your leader will put the top 2 cards of your deck into the trash, before letting you play 1 Thriller Bark Pirates character with a cost of 4 or less from the trash right into play. What that means is that on the first swing of the game, you can swing for 6,000 power, pay 2, discarding a 4-cost Thriller Bark character, and then putting it right into play, meaning that you use 2 Dawn to play a 4-drop. Basically, anytime you're swinging for less than 9k with your leader and activating this ability, you're playing a free card. The second payoff is 8-drop Gecko Moria. Now, you can't cheat this card into play from trash, but it cheats other cards into play from trash when it's on play playing a 4 or less and a 2 or less card. And if you're playing this in a non-Gecko Moria deck with multiple colors, it's not color locked or type locked. But more on some of those spicy targets later. While you can't play the Gecko Moria from the trash, you can easily get it back if you mill it over by accident or have to discard it. You can use your 4-cost 5k power Dr. Hogback. With on play, return 2 cards to the bottom of your deck to add a Thriller Bark card to your hand from your trash. Typically, you'll use him to add back a Moria you milled off your deck, but you can also use them to get back a cheap blocker or a 2k counter. So what about the rest of your Thriller Bark Pirates? Right out of the gate, we have 2 great 2k counters. First is Shindri, whose on play lets you mill 5 cards from the top of your deck to give you fuel in your trash. Then there's Perona, who is not only a great 2k counter, but a great Reanimator target, letting you whittle away your opponent's hand through discard or reduce the cost of your opponent's character to make way for additional cost-based removal. Like Absalon, a 5k for 4 that lets you KO a 2 cost or less by sending 2 cards from the trash back to your deck. Did I mention you can reanimate it for the 2 Dawn activation on a 6k swing? These 5 cards make up the core of any Thriller Bark Gecko Moria deck, but you can also lean into other tools. There's a 2-cost chump blocker in Cerberus, an aggressive 6k power attacker in Lola, Reanimator for 2 with a 6k swing, come on! Or, if you want to be really spicy, Negative Hollow, a 2-cost event that lets you discard a card at random from your opponent's hand. With Dr. Hogback, Negative Hollow, and Perona, you could literally whittle away your opponent's hand until they have nothing left to play. Black, of course, has the pick of the litter for good cards right now in the game. Cards like Great Eruption and Ice Age, which found a good home in Sakazuki, return here to give Absalon some reach, as well as Rob Lucci. And while Rob Lucci still can't be searched in this deck, it can easily be recurred and comboed off 8-drop Gecko Moria. You target it and a 2 or less card that does reduction on play, you stack the reduction first, and Rob Lucci has plenty of reach to remove cards on board. 8-cost Gecko Moria basically has a field day with deck building in this deck. I mean, if it's a good black 4-drop, you play it. If it's a good cheap on play with reduction, you play it. It's even given rise to cards like Helmeppo, who's a 2-drop that reduces by 3. So you can play it off Gecko Moria with Lucci, reduce something by 3 to hit your 2 or 1-drop cost, or just play it with Absalon. Rebecca also has a field day with so many cards in your yard to choose from, and if you play her off Moria, and then she plays a card, Moria just got back 3 cards. Borsellino still remains one of the best blockers in the game, and works great off of Moria. And of course, Kuzan still comes into play, replaces its body with a draw, lethal on leader, and reduces something by 4 on attack, which means all those big yellow targets, or the opposing Moria, are nothing in the face of your removal. And if you don't want to play your Shindri because it's a 2k counter, you sub cards like Brand New to get you card advantage while filling the yard, or Sabo to protect your board while filling the yard. Because of your virtual second hand in the form of your trash, Gecko Moria has quickly shot up to be one of the most powerful decks in the format. And thanks to all the play lines, you'll never get tired of finding new ways to beat your opponents and new ways to build the deck. But if you're looking for a place to start, here's some top performing lists from a 1,500 person championship prelim that was held in Tokyo. If you're looking to learn more about OPO6's leaders or get some more cool One Piece content, please subscribe to the channel and check out our videos. And let me know in the comment section below what you're most excited to reanimate off your Gecko Morias.